One, two, one, two, three.
What's up, everybody? My name is Emily Jean. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. Okay, so I posted last week for you guys to send me some messages on Instagram for a Q&A style video. So today we are going to be doing a Q&A style video. I'm going to answer whatever questions you've sent over Instagram, and then there have been a lot of questions in the comments on my videos, so I'm going to answer some of the comments from my YouTube channel as well. So sit down, grab a cup of coffee or grab your dinner, and we are going to do a little Q&A chat. But before we do that, hit that subscribe button because it'll really support my channel. Okay, let me get my questions up. Guys, it's so cold in New York City. Leave a comment down below. Is it cold where you are, or are you doing fine? Okay. First question, tips for dance practice at home. So I would say a lot what you can do at home is like technique work. So let's talk about tap dance specifically. I'd say do a lot of exercises using your toes, using your heels. I know that Broadway Dance Center has like Broadway Dance Center like where you can watch their classes, not like a live class, but streamed, like streamable. And you could take Ray Hessel, like he has a lot of really good exercises. So you want to build that muscle, right? You can also, like if you're doing more jazz or musical theater, you want to be stretching, you want to be practicing your turns. I can leave a link below for a tap dance floor or like a regular floor in case you're wanting to practice your turns or stuff like that. It's all of the like technique stuff, right? Your releves you want to practice. You want to practice, if you have your tap board, your shuffles. Because then when you take class, you'll be working on training your brain to pick up choreography and style. So you want to do all of the work at home that is more focused on the technique of it. So the specific techniques of tap dance or ballet, right? You could do a ballet bar at home and really work on that technique and stability and muscle building. Those are my suggestions for practicing at home. Okay, can you give me some tips on how to paddle and roll faster? Yes. So for those of you watching, paddle and roll, or they call them paradiddles, it's a dig, spank, step, peel, dig, spank, step, peel. So that comes with dexterity of the foot. So you want to start in a regular rhythm, right? Dig, spank, step, peel, dig, spank, step, peel. And then you just want to increase that tempo. My number one tip that I tell all of my students, the faster you tap dance, the smaller that you have to make it. If you want to go really, really fast, you have to make it really small and specific. So that is my tip for if you are wanting to do your paddle and roll or your paradiddles much faster. Small, 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 and specific. Curious about tap dancing in heels. How different is it from flats? Plus, where would one start with that? So yeah, I would say like if you've never taken a tap class ever before, I would maybe start in flats just so you can get your balance. A lot of the problems that I hear from tap dancers struggling with tap is that they can't figure out their weight shifting. Tap dance is all about weight shifting. If you know where your weight is, if your weight is front or back or on your right or on your left, you'll be able to figure it out. So if you have taken tap dance before, the transition from flats to heels is not that much different. The only really big difference is that most of your weight's going to be on the balls of your feet, just naturally from, you know, the pitch of the heels. But most high heel tap shoes are 2.5 inches or 2 inches, so it's not that big of a difference. It's just you want to make sure that you have pretty strong ankles so you're not wobbling around in your heels. But yeah, I would say like, you know, you can transition and start to take it slow. The other thing with heels is that they're a little bit harder to break in, so you don't have to wear them the whole time. Like if you're in college, wear your heels for like the warm up and then put on your flats, you know, to sort of slowly break in your shoes. Okay. Have you decided on your wedding shoes, La Duca or Capezio? Sir, I don't know if you watched my previous video for John's birthday, but we may or may not have begun the work on the wedding shoes. I'm gonna save that for a different video. So the answer is we have decided and started, but I'm vlogging that whole process. So stay tuned about our wedding tap shoes. How is wedding planning going? Yes, we haven't really talked about wedding planning in a while. Wedding planning is basically done, which is why I haven't really talked about it. I can't believe that I've kind of got the whole thing planned. So Venue is booked, photographer is booked, videographer is booked, DJ is booked. I bought my dress, and I have done a bunch of videos on that, so I'll leave the links here and you can go check out some like wedding planning stuff. I still have to find a hair and makeup artist, but I'm not really pressed for that. We're still a year-ish out, so I'm gonna start to explore that. I have looked into like hotel wedding blocks, but I wasn't really happy with them, so that's another thing that I have to do. But like, we've ordered the invitations, we've ordered the save the dates. I think I know what bridesmaid dress I want them to wear, or what form of it I want them to wear, but I want to have my sister try them on, so we're going to schedule that. We started designing our shoes, which is really exciting. What else related to wedding planning? We are going to take a trip this year, and I'll vlog that either to Boston or DC. So my ring, I don't know if you've seen the video, is from Brilliant Earth, which is a ring company, and they have wedding bands that match my setting, and John also liked their wedding bands, so, but they don't have a store in New York City, so we might take a day trip or a one-night trip to either Boston or DC to go get our wedding rings, which is really exciting. Yeah, it's going really well. Drop a comment if you want to know anything more about wedding planning or who our vendors are, all that kind of stuff. It's very exciting. Okay, not really a question, but those red K360s deserve more action. No offense to LaDucas. Yeah, so my red K3s, this is my first pair of custom K360s that I ever wore. I got these when I was 17, and I still dance in them. I love them. They're just falling apart. Like the back like digs into my heel. Yeah, they're just falling apart. So I know I'm getting wedding tap shoes, but I also I'm desperate for another pair of Ks. They're so exciting. I love them. Okay. What are my favorite musicals? That's difficult. Okay. The favorite musicals that I like to listen to in the car are Legally Blonde, All Shook Up. Sometimes I was really in a phase for a while of The Great Comet. I really like that music. The Great Comet of 18 something. What else? What other shows? My favorite musical theater experience was going to see All Shook Up. That was a show that was open a very long time ago. It was it was Elvis Presley music, but we saw it 5 times, and it was my dad and we were all together. I don't know, the orchestrations and the choral blending of that show was just spectacular. We actually just went to go see Come From Away, and it was amazing, and I can't believe that I haven't seen it sooner. It was amazing. I love Anything Goes. I love Sutton Foster, so I love Anything Goes. Yeah. Favorite musical right now, from what I've seen recently, Come From Away. So good. Oh, that's another one. What are your favorite musicals? Yeah, so those are my favorite musicals. So many. I like them all. I feel like I also go through phases of what I want to listen to. Oh, Six. I'm dying to go see Six. I'm dying to go see Hadestown. I have to go see all of those. But Six, the music is really, 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 really good. Okay. Anything else? I think that was all the questions we had. So I love doing these Q&A styles because I like to answer the questions that you guys have for me. So I may do another one where I link it to my Instagram because I can see the question little bubbles come in. But let's also say comment down on this video if there's a question that you want to know, if there's anything that you want to ask me about related to theater or related to just anything. Drop a comment below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button before you go, and I will see you guys in the next video.